Hello friends and welcome back to my channel Divine Traveler, the tale behind the stone walls. In episode number 3, I cover our journey on day number 5, season 2, when we travel from Bilaspur towards Raipur, on way covering the Siddheshwar temple at Palari and then the temples at the very famous temple complex of Sirpur. This is part 1 and I begin with our journey towards Palari and the temple at Palari. अभी हम खड़े हैं बिलासपुर के होटल में, एम्परर पैराडाइज। आज 5वां दिन है। आज हम बिलासपुर से जाएंगे रायपुर और बीच में दो टेम्पल्स हैं आज। एक है सिद्धेश्वर टेम्पल और एक है सिरपुर ग्रुप ऑफ टेम्पल्स। दोनों ही बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग है। सिरपुर तो बहुत ही बड़ा कॉम्प्लेक्स है, वहाँ पे लगभग 7 से 8 टेम्पल्स हैं, तो उसको हम कवर करेंगे। आज कवर करते हुए हम रायपुर जाएंगे एंड वी विल कीप पोस्टिंग द वीडियो, जस्ट फॉलोइंग। So we have arrived at our first destination for the day. This is Siddheshwar Mandir, Siddheshwar temple at Palari village. This is again a brick temple and this is around 60 kilometers from Raipur and 70 around 100 kilometers from Bilaspur. So we are heading inside it. Here you can see the brick temple. खुलता है। मंदिर कोई Siddheshwar temple is a Shiva temple located on the embankment of Balasamund pond in Palari village, 25 kilometers from Baloda Bazar to Raipur road in Baloda Bazar district of Chhattisgarh. The temple was built in about 7 to 8th century AD. A. E. Nielsen first reported the town's antiquities in 1909. He mentions a legend behind the tank's name, Bal Samudra, which it was called because a child was offered when it was dug. For the adjacent brick temple, Nelson says it had beautifully carved figures removed from some ancient untraceable ruin. The first descriptive study of the temple was conducted by Donald Stadner in 1976. The presence of the Lakulisa image over the doorway lintel has led Stadner to suggest Odishan or Kalingan influence, as the earliest Lakulisa image in the region is found at the Parshurameshwara temple in Bhubaneswar. Local traditions ascribe the construction of the tank to Paduvamshi king Mahashivagupta Balarjuna. It consists of a Garbhagriha, Antarala and a pillared mandapa. The Antarala and mandapa have not survived, and the present porch is a modern restoration. The temple follows a semi-stellar Pancharatna plan located within a courtyard with its Bhadra and Karna parallel to the central axis, with three oblique divisions inserted between them. The Adhisthana comprises multiple moldings: Khura, Kumbha, Kalasha, Antarapatta and Kaputavali. The Kalasha molding is decorated with a leaf pattern. The Kaputavali is decorated with Chandrashala motifs. These Chandrashalas are decorated with pendant heart motifs. The Jangha has 6 vertical components. In the center is a flat Bhadra. On either side are oblique triangular Pallavi divisions. On the entrance of the temple, river goddess Ganga and Yamuna have been displayed in Tribhanga Mudra. The Trinity is marking on the head of the door. The view of Shiva wedding is beautifully engraved in the Siddheshwar temple situated at the entrance and marking of the Ashtadikpala on the gate branch. Shivalinga named Siddheshwar is installed in the Sanctum Sanctorum. The Shikhar part of the temple is embellished with picturesque Gajamukha and Valayan shapes, which are built within the Chaitya Gavaksh. This is a great specimen of existing Chhattisgarh brick temples. From the style of its architecture, it is inferred that this temple was constructed about 50 years after the Lakshmana temple at Sirpur, which is dated 595 to 605 AD. This would put the approximate date of its construction in the middle of 7th century CE. It is built entirely of brick except for the doorway and new porch, which are built of stone. After covering the Siddheshwar temple at Palari, we travel towards Sirpur, which is around 70 kilometers from Palari. Sirpur was known as Sripura or Sripura, city of Lakshmi, goddess of wealth or prosperity and auspiciousness. An important Hindu, Buddhist and Jain settlement of South Kosala kingdom, Sirpur was the capital city with major commercial and religious significance for the Dakshina kingdom between 5th and 12th century CE. The city was earlier capital of Shalbhapuriya dynasty in the mid 5th century CE and then the capital of Paduvanshi dynasty. Inscriptions suggest King Tiva Deva in the mid 6th century and King Shivagupta Balarjuna establishing temples and monasteries for Hindus, Buddhists and Jainas in the 8th century. Huan Sung mentions in his memoirs in 639 AD around 10,000 Mahayana Buddhist monks or bhikshuks used to live here in 100 monasteries, and there were over 100 temples. The Sirpur Group of monuments located 78 km from Raipur, Chhattisgarh on the banks of Mahanadi River is a major 5th to 12th century archaeological site. It represents advanced ancient engineering, particularly in its brick architecture, often considered to be more developed than some Harappan layouts. As the former capital of Paduvanshi dynasty, it features significant Hindu, Buddhist and Jain ruins including the 7th century brick-built Lakshman temple, numerous monasteries and the ancient city of Sirpur. Key sites and features include Lakshmana temple, Buddhist monuments, Surang Tila, other ruins. The decline of Sirpur is related to the two theories. First, an earthquake leveled the entire region and people abandoned the region. Second, the destruction and plunder of the city by invaders like Alauddin Khilji. Discovery of coins supports the invasion. They also suggest about the trade between Delhi Sultanate and Dakshina Kosala kingdom. Surang Tila is also mentioned to be made by extraterrestrial knowledge. फोटो खींचे Friends, with this I come to the end of part 1. Do not miss watching the subsequent parts of episode number 3. Do take care of yourselves and bye for now.